Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Don is here and his quiff.
You know what it is with my hair that you mentioned on the show?
Yes.
I've changed.
There's quite a bit of volume to it. That's where it's changed, I would say.
You mean sticking up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a change of the sort of
Product. Okay. Why?
Well, mainly because my son stole mine.
Okay.
And the one I've got doesn't quite do the job.
No, clearly not.
But, you know, me being me, I shall wait till that's finished before I go to.
I see.
I've noticed that it's tendency to stick up.
Yeah, it's not.
The good news is there's lots of it.
And Don's gone for a bit of Elvis quiff, Don.
No, I just had a little shower before I come on, so it's a bit wet.
That's good.
No, but
The
you do look as if you've brushed it with the leg of a chair. You look as if you've got the leg of a chair
Well,
up.
it's just the way it's sat. I mean,
I'm not.
Okay, here we go. I don't think.
I'm not in a position.
Okay.
to talk to anybody
How long?
about
We
hair.
talked about this on the show actually. How long did it take for Liverpool to click together, considering there are so many new faces? Do you remember playing in a side that had so many new faces, Don? How much time did it take for you to gel with the newbies?
I mean, I could go back to my Liverpool days.
Yeah,
when
that
I
was a big
when I
switch,
just got
wasn't
in the
it?
side, which was, well, that was the big switch because the year before, Stevie's mob had won the league and dominated for a long time, and then a bunch of youngsters went in, and we didn't know what we were doing. We were playing for a great manager in Kenny Dalglish, and then Graham Souness, two brilliant coaches and managers that we played for, but we were just young lads and we didn't really know what to do. And the thing that didn't really help us is we had probably 4 or 5, 6 guys that were over the age of 32, 33, like legends of the football club. You know, like John Barnes or Ian Rush. Loads of these guys, Stevie Nicol, like about 10 of them. But they were sort of like going past the way, if you like, and we were coming through. And you try and merge loads of youngsters with guys that were just finishing. And young kids playing for Liverpool, it was just too much for us. We needed... When you look back in hindsight, we needed the 26, 27, 28-year-olds to try and guide us through. But you can't complain because you're 18, 19 playing for Liverpool. It's like amazing running out of the Kop and playing for Liverpool every single week. But you're trying to fight with the class of 92, which it was at the time, and Man United then winning leagues, and Chelsea and Arsenal being strong, and a lot more dominant teams than what we were. So it was difficult, but really enjoyable.
To be fair though, Stevie did say you were a bunch of big-time Charlies when you came in.
Yes, he did.
Big tip. Yeah.
Wow.
Stevie
would not say
word.
that.
Oh, he did. Talking about Liverpool,
I would guarantee you, of all the youngsters that played for Liverpool, there wouldn't be one big-time Charlie. Steve McManaman weren't, Robbie Fowler weren't, I weren't, Mike Marsh weren't, Rob Jones weren't.
There we go.
Jebby Redknapp weren't.
listen, talking about Liverpool, I saw you.
Anyway.
Talking about Liverpool, I saw your mate at Wembley, McAteer. McAteer.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to him for 5 minutes, and he said you were when you were at the golf and you get interviewed. He says you were waving at the Sky Sports camera for about 10 minutes, trying to let him.
No, he's lying.
I'm over
No,
here.
he's lying.
Come on.
No, he's lying.
Don Hutchison,
He's lying.
ESPN. That's
No.
that's what Jason
No.
said.
If you're pulling my leg, then you've won.
I'm not.
But definitely he's pulling your leg.
He
because
said to me,
I swear we weren't.
He said, I saw a picture of you two at the golf, and he said, Don was waving at the Sky Sports camera.
Don.
That's what he said to me.
Come on, mate. You're better.
I promise you, that is not. You know me. That's not my style.
Craig, with Chris Wood picking up where he left off, Morgan Gibbs-White staying, and reinforcements like McAtee, Hutchinson, and Callum Wendo, can Nottingham Forest really push for a top 6 or a top 4 finish this season?
No. Actually, they've signed some good players, to be fair. Murray Hutchinson, I think, is from Ipswich, is quick. McAtee, tidy. Not good enough for City long term. And that one of the big when I was back, as you know, in Nottingham, talking to a few of my buddies who are Forest fans.
Ooh, soccer friends. Football friends.
No.
Yeah, clearly.
Pub friends.
Yeah.
They're Forest fans.
Right.
And I said to him, can Chris Wood have another season like he did?
Right.
But he's... What are you laughing at?
I can't imagine you ever walking into a pub and that being your initial question.
Well, I was surrounded by about 8 Forest fans. And I couldn't put the ball away.
Scrooge me.
I wanted some tickets for the weekend. And he's obviously started really, really well again. So, I mean, if he does have the same kind of season, they'll have a good season. They will not be... If they finish in the top half of the league,
right,
and are in no way, shape or form dragged into any of the relegation, that for them, I think, is a good season.
Don, who had the most impressive performance after the first weekend of the season across Europe?
Well, I mean, I've not studied every single game across Europe because the Italian league hasn't started yet. Not seen too much of La Liga, but I'd probably say Man City, just because I don't know what Craig had them or you had them I had them finishing third.
Yep.
So I think they've probably convinced one or two that they might be a little bit closer to first.
It was impressive. Lamine Yamal, once again, obviously Barcelona, looking good.
What are you talking to? Talking to yourself?
Trossard's contract upgrade. Literally why? Makes zero sense to give a player you're trying to sell a bigger contract. What do you make of this, Don?
Is that the rumour? I mean, he got linked with Aston Villa last week. Leon Bailey's gone to Roma, so there's a space there for him. No Asensio, Rashford, so I thought they were moving him on. So I'd be surprised.
Trossard has agreed, I'm just hearing now, he has agreed a new contract.
Weird then. Very weird.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think. Why is it weird? Because I tell you why. One of the things we've talked about on this show is the ability that Liverpool and City have had, in particular, to turn to the bench when things are going pear-shaped or you've got injuries and make a change. Mm-hmm. And Leandro Trossard has proven that whether he likes it or not, coming from the bench or not starting all the time, he's done a lot of things for Arsenal that has changed games, coming on and scoring or doing stuff or creating. And if they are going to win the league this year, and think about the injuries last year to Saka and others, I know they've got young Wanyeri, I know they've signed Madueke, but Martinelli's he's off the cuff. And to me, Trossard is a very good squad player.
Okay.
And if Arsenal are going to be successful, you need a beefy squad. So I don't find it
there we go.
strange to put it. Why do you keep looking at me like that?
Like what?
I don't know, you're looking at me strange today. It's like
Don,
worrying.
The other day, Shaka said he was worried about West Ham. Do you share Shaka's concern, and do you think West Ham might be in a relegation battle this season? Oh, wait, I've got the Serie A.
I do now, you know.
Oh, I was trying to skip it anyway. Okay.
I do, you know.
Don, who makes you top four?
Who
makes your top four for Serie A this season?
I didn't even know this question was coming. So I'm going to go Inter to win the league. I'm going to go Napoli second, Milan third, and Juve fourth.
West Ham relegated, you worried?
Very, very, because they were so bad. Nothing's really changed. They've got no legs whatsoever in midfield. That's not been addressed. I don't know. There's a weird vibe about West Ham fans who live in my area, and they're all a little bit pessimistic. And then to get walloped 3 from a newly promoted side who came up in the playoffs, that's a worry. Their next game this Friday is against Chelsea, so they're going to need to pick up a point at least, because there could be 2 games in, sitting rock bottom with no points, and all of a sudden that's a bad start with no confidence, no momentum, and no real shift in terms of personnel. So I think I am a little bit worried. I don't think they'll go down. I think there's 3 worse sides, but I've got them nowhere near mid-table. Nowhere near.
But I don't know about you, but I was expecting him to have Potter, that is. I was expecting him to have a bigger impact, even if the players, even if the squad is not ideal and you want to make some changes. When he went into Brighton from Östersunds in Scandinavia, he was able to make an impact, right? And the way that they played. And that was taken on by others, but it was a complete sea change from Chrissy Hughton, who was the manager. Brighton had always played this, and a bit like West Ham to an extent, a defensive game, and Chris Hughton had them very well organised. He went in, and Potter goes in takes over from Hughton, and they completely changed the way they play. Well, I think that was the scenario anyway. He went in after Hughton.
They're slow, Craig.
But West Ham has done
nearly all over the pitch.
You think he's going to? But David Moyes was always known to have a very defensive mindset with his teams, right? That's, he'll maybe argue with that. I don't know. Potter was going to go in, and they were going to be playing out from the back, and it was going to be more attractive football. I'm not seeing that, and B, I'm seeing them being much worse defensively. So he could be one. Actually, he could be one of the first.
And they've just sold Kudus. Kudus, not replaced him.
Yep.
So it's like they're just hanging on to Jared Bowen. Paquetá, you know, he's a luxury player. He's skillful, but he can go missing in a game. So you look. I just watch West Ham, and I just see a very, very slow side, especially midfield.
That's it, Don. Any more holidays before the kids go back to school? What's the plans?
No, mate. I've got 2 days. I'm home alone for 2 days. The kids are in Legoland.
Oh.
So I'm just tidying the house like you wouldn't believe.
I'm going to refuse
I've got
to
me
see it.
time.
Oh, why aren't you at Legoland?
No, I'd let them have that little luxury break, and I'm gonna
Wait a minute,
crack
isn't
on and have a
Legoland
bit of
in
me time,
Windsor?
bit of
That's not
golf
too
time.
far away from you, is it?
Yeah.
No, that's where they are, but they're staying over.
Well, you could have done that, surely.
They must not like you, Don.
Cheap.
Huh?
Cheap.
No, I said to my missus, you can take your sister, take the 3 boys,
Oh,
off you pop,
lovely.
all 5 of you, get rid,
There we go.
get rid, all 5, home alone 2 days.
Oh, well, there you are. Enjoy it, Tom. Good stuff.
Time to work on your...
will.
That's it. You're home alone as well, Craig. What a treat for everyone. Extra time, extra time. ESPN FC is back with you tomorrow. Shaka is with us.